A good evening to you. Welcome onto the campus of Air Academy High School, the K-Dome as they call it, as we are set to bring you boys lacrosse right here on 20 TV. My name is Matt Pauley, Brian German alongside our entire 20 TV crew coming your way, and we're expecting a good matchup today. Air Academy looking for their second win of the year. Golden coming in at 0-2 on the season. On paper, looks like we could have a compelling matchup today, Brian.
Should be good. I'm interested to see how Air Academy plays. It's the first time the Kate has to be playing at home this season.
Before we go any further, I do want to let you know as we go along throughout the evening, if you would like to own a DVD or a Blu-ray copy of this broadcast, you are able to order them. They are available for you by emailing us, 20tv@asd20.org. You can also call us, 719-234-1780. Also, you got any comments for anything about the broadcast? We always take that, especially if you want Brian German's phone number. You can go ahead and email us or call us, and maybe that might be attached to the DVD that comes your way.
Never know.
You can also get connected with us via social media. You see our Facebook page there. We've got a Twitter page, so you always know what's going to be coming up from a broadcast standpoint. And if you ever want to see highlights or even complete games, you can go to the YouTube channel, and you can find out everything about us there at that final web address at asd20.org/20tvsports. Let's go ahead and take a look at the two teams, and we'll start with Air Academy. And Brian, this is the starters for today. Mikey Smith, he's going to be in goal, and they've got some other guys on this team that really had nice seasons last year and are expecting to have good seasons this year as well.
Yeah, Mitchell Miller, probably the main name that leaps out at you from their roster. He was All-State last year. He's the leading scorer so far this season. We'll be looking at him, as well as Jake Thornley and even Nick Braylon on defense, probably the best defender for the Cadets.
As far as what Air Academy has done so far this year, they're 1-1. They got a hard-fought 11-10 win at Lewis Palmer. Then they traveled all the way to Aspen, lost that game 14-8. Interesting story to go along with that game, and we'll pass that along as we go along through the broadcast this evening. As far as Golden goes in, the Demons come in. This is a look at their starters, as that will be the 10 on the field. Their goalkeeper is Tanner McAdoo. He is a sophomore, and when you look at what Golden has been able to do so far this season, again, they come in with a record at 0-2, a 10-1 loss to Dakota Ridge, and a 10-3 loss against Windsor. So definitely a great opportunity for Air Academy to maybe get a win. It's the first time Golden has hit the road as they traveled down here. They just arrived not too long ago, and that is what they have done as of late. Golden visiting Air Academy. We've got all the matchup, all the action for you in this matchup, and it's coming up next right here on 20 TV.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
Welcome back in to Air Academy High School and the K-Dome. Matt Pauley, Brian German with you as we are just moments away from getting this one underway as Air Academy looking for their second win of the year, playing against Golden, coming in at 0-2. We've got our entire 20 TV crew coming your way. First ever live streamed game at this venue.
Yes, that's true.
We have done.
And you would not believe what Corey Morlock and the rest of the D20 staff have had to go through to make that happen.
So we certainly hope that Air Academy fans out there appreciate that, and we're glad to be able to bring you live streaming games of Air Academy outdoor events here at the K-Dome, and this is the first one tonight as we continue to get bigger and better and expand what's going on here at 20 TV.
Yep, Mikey Smith and Tanner McAdoo shook hands in the center of the circle there. They headed to their respective goals, and we're just about ready to go.
We will get this thing rolling here in just a moment or so. This is a great opportunity for Air Academy. We are still very early on in the season, but I got to think that they're looking at this as a game in their first time playing at home where they really want to get an opportunity to get a win. And I would think a strong start would go a long way towards that.
Certainly would.
We are officially underway, and Air Academy is going to control the opening face-off, and here we go. They try to set up into their offense. Passing it up top. Now they're going to work over to the right side. That's Thornley with it. Thornley sends it down low. Now it comes back up, and they'll get it back up towards the point as Cox works over to the left side. Ball's on the ground. Possible turnover. It's being fought for right now. Air Academy's able to save, and they send it back out, but it is going to, due to the whistle, we're going to see the turnover, and we're going to see Golden with it for the first time today. Can already see that Air Academy is going to play really an attacking defense. They force the turnover, and they've got numbers. As they move forward, here's a big opportunity, and that's a goal right at the beginning of this contest. The early goal comes from Travis Work. He did some work right there,
He
Brian.
certainly did some work, both defensively and offensively. I believe he forces the turnover. Here we are just after the turnover, picks it up, takes it in, and a great shot to beat Tanner McAdoo, puts it on the ground and up into the goal. 1-0 Cadets.
The early 1-0 lead as Work gets it. Work's a junior. And the face-off is won once again by Air Academy, and they're looking to attack. So far, I mean, we've only played here a few moments, but it's obvious that the Cadets are the aggressor so far. Cadets move it to the top. That's Cox again. Cox kind of runs things. He passes left side McGuire. Now inside, actually, they're going to go back behind the net. Just trying to take their time, and they come back to the top. As this is Ben Brown with it. Brown's attacking. He's going to throw it on goal. He tried to put it in the dirt and in, and was deflected away. And now Golden has it for a moment, but a good stick check there down in the corner by Thornley. And Golden's having a hard time just possessing at this point in time.
They certainly are. And the Cadets need to really take advantage of this, maybe get another couple of goals in there while they got Golden back on their heels.
Lots of substitutions also here in the early going that we're seeing. Air Academy is coached by Ron Garcia. You got to talk to him a little bit before the game?
Spoke to Ron a little bit before the game. We talked a little bit about that Aspen game. We'll get into more of that later. Let's see, Cadets only lost this season, but when you get 10 hours on the bus can really hurt a team.
That's tough for anybody. Here's a quick shot on goal. It's going to go wide left. Air Academy is continuing to hold on. They get up right in front of it and then send it. That's going to end up out of bounds down in the corner.
I think Jake was, or that was Jake Thornley trying to. I think he was trying to put a shot on goal there. Just got a little, kind of slipped out of it.
Back behind the net. This is Work with it. He already scored one goal. Work trying to. I'm going to use that pun way too many times about doing work. I got to be careful with that. Back to the top. This is Scott. Scott attacking. Now he gets cut off. Good pass comes inside. Trying to get around, and there's another goal. This one scored by Jake Thornley.
Jake Thornley, you were talking to Ron Garcia before the game. You said Thornley probably could have been All-State last year, just didn't get enough minutes as a freshman. But that's a heck of a move right there, and to put it on the ground. I like the way the Cadets, not necessarily just trying to throw it into the net. I like how they're bouncing it off the ground into the goal.
2-0, and Golden has yet to move it across midfield into their offensive zone. So we're back at midfield as they'll fight for the possession. Ball's on the ground. It's taken backwards. Golden's going to win it, and they're going to try to move it forward, and this is their first time into their offensive zone as it's back down there in the corner. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Air Academy. So they had it for about 10 seconds on that side, and now the Cadets get it back.
And the only Golden player to really possess it was DeVaris Johnson there.
This is pushed ahead. Mitchell Miller with it. Now coming out to the top, that's Austin Konath with it. At the top, over to Jansen. Jansen comes back right side. Konath. Now they work it back behind the net.
Working behind the net again.
Hey, Work was Work. I don't think Work was involved, but there's another goal. My goodness. There's a ton of goals coming your way. That's Mitchell Miller scoring a goal.
We told you Mitchell Miller, All-State last year. He's the leading goal scorer for this Cadet team. Here's a nice replay of it as they work it around. Oh, This is the way that the Cadets work the ball around up top and finally get it down to Work, who will find Miller in front.
We're not going to be able to use the word work without thinking.
We'll say Travis. We'll call him Travis from now on.
Okay.
Golden, maybe. Ball on the ground.
It's going to be picked up by Golden as they try to set up in their offense the first time, but good move. Air Academy gets it out towards midfield. That was great work by Nick Breland. We talked about how good of a defender he is. He just showed it just a moment ago as he helps Air Academy get back into their offensive zone. Ball's on the ground for just a moment. That's Thornley, though. He's able to have it back over to the corner. Work gets it back to the top, and they're going to get it back all the way at the point as Ben Brown had it for just a moment. Now the pass comes over the left side. Didn't look like August Scott was quite ready for it. And Golden gets it back, but then Air Academy forces the turnover once more. Ball's on the ground. It's being fought for. It's still loose, and Air Academy gets it again. Now the unsettled situation. You've got a chance for a goal. Good pass comes inside. Oh, the pass comes a little bit high. Back to the right side. Sitting right there. A big opportunity, but Thornley could just not get his stick on it. And if he would have gone, that's a good chance this would be a 4-0 game right now.
It was a good job by the Golden defender to just hit Travis Work enough to make him throw the ball a little bit high over Thornley's grasp.
Back to the top it goes. Air Academy continues to work in their offensive zone. They've been very good so far. Great start. We talked about them needing a good start here, going to the net. Oh. The shot, and it's going to be in the dirt, and the stop is made, and it's going to go back in the other direction. Golden will have possession of it.
That was a good job by Tanner McAdoo in goal there to stay in position.
Been a tough start for McAdoo, giving up a few goals. His long pass comes out towards midfield. Now it's up and loose. We'll see who's going to come down with it for Golden. It looks like they're going to have the opportunity. Nope, there's Air Academy. Once again, it's loose, and Golden does find a way to come up with it. Now over to the left side. That's a pass kind of raked on the ground, and Golden ends up with it once again to try to work into their offensive zone. They've got it on their left side. Now back to the top for Golden. That's Max Becker with it. Becker just passes left side. Air Academy stepping back. They're not really pushing anything right now against Golden, but they're also not letting them get on the inside. They're content to just let them have it out there and play catch. McCloy Tuden had it for a moment. He gets it back. Goal line extended. Now a little poke check over there against Conklin, and Conklin is going to pass once again to the left side. They get it to the top. This is Becker. Becker's just going to walk it up. Now tries to avoid one. He's got a good chance on a shot, but he put a little bit too much on it. Went high.
A little too much air on that one. I think a little intimidating. Once you get close to that goal and the Cadets start to squeeze in on you, you got to do something with it.
Loose ball comes back, though, to Golden, as this has been their most prolonged attack today, and I kind of say attack in air quotes in the sense that they've kept it in their offensive zone. Now Air Academy has a chance to come up with it. Ball's loose. Air Academy has it. That's another good move, and they're going to push it forward very quickly. At midfield, moving forward. Golden hasn't really stepped up on anybody. They're just letting Air Academy attack. It comes over to the right side. Work's got it. Now it comes loose once again. Golden gets it back, and they try to push it forward. That's a nice pass moving forward, and they very quickly get into their offensive zone. Tuden with it on the left side. Looking to pass. Does so to Bemis. Bemis has it over to Greff. Cole Greff, that is. Now the ball ends up on the ground on the right side. It is loose, and it's going to go out of bounds. To stay with Golden. Clock is continuing to run with 5:15 to go. First quarter.
Good defense by Ben Self here of the Cadets. Knocks it away. Now he's got it back.
And Air Academy will look to move it forward. They get it back to their goalie and Mikey Smith, and he pushed it forward. And now here comes.
Wow. Mikey Smith was going to try and score.
Yes, that's about. How about that for a goalkeeper taking it out? You don't see that very often. Now he's got to get all the way back. He just sprints back to the goal. Oh, I don't know if Ron Garcia is going to be happy with that decision or not.
Wow.
You do not see that.
Didn't give up a goal. He was fine.
No, he did not. All right, Air Academy's got it back in their offensive zone. Ball's loose. They're going to try to keep it in bounds. They do so, but nope. They do not. Goes back to Golden. 4.5 to go. First quarter. 3-0. You know what? Golden settled down a little bit. Air Academy got those first 3 goals very quickly, and Golden has not allowed that. So that might be those first time on the road jitters for Golden. They might be rounding into form now.
Plus, as you mentioned in pregame, they got here maybe 20 minutes before they started playing this game. It's tough, when you get those bus legs, get off that bus and start to try and play.
And that's a good little jaunt down from Golden. That's not a short drive whatsoever. Ball's loose. Air Academy has it. They're going to try to push it. Stick got a little high there on Breland. Breland was able to avoid it. Now he's trying to avoid Conklin. Conklin's staying right with him, really using that stick on the poke check. And now pushing it forward. Air Academy's got it. Golden stepping up a little bit more now. Ryan Ennis has it. Ryan Ennis passes. Now here's a shot that goes wide left, and it goes back out of bounds.
It'll stay Air Academy's ball. They had a man back. And here we go.
Cadets have it. They'll set up the offense. This is when they can be dangerous. Very good passing team. Jansen has it. That was Thornley with it. Comes to the middle to Jansen, and his shot comes back. And again, Air Academy with the man back is able to keep possession of it. Pass comes out to the left side. Now to the top, it's Jansen once again. Jansen tries to avoid one defender. He's got a crease. We'll see if he puts it on goal. He does. Good save made by McAdoo. And here comes Golden pushing it forward very quickly. It's ahead to Christensen. Christensen still with it. Passes it up on the right side. Golden right in their offensive zone. They're looking for their first goal today. It's 3-0 in favor of the Cadets. Here's a pass right to the top, a little bit too high. Ball comes loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. Closest man, Air Academy, and Cadets will have it again pretty deep into their offensive zone. Got to wait for everybody to get back there. Now they're into things. Good pass in the middle, but could not be handled. Ball's going to go back out, and this time it's going to go back with Golden. 2:43 to go. First quarter. Golden's going to walk it in. Now really run it in. That's Tavares Johnson. Johnson probably looks a little bit more athletic than a lot of the guys on the team in the sense of you just saw him run from one sideline to the other sideline and able to really avoid the defenders.
He did. He had a lot of speed. Showed a lot of speed. The first time Golden actually got it into their offensive half of the field, it was Tavares Johnson that got it there.
Air Academy's got it. Pass comes over to the right side. Now back to the top. Air Academy's really, they just slowly kind of shrink in on the goal until they're able to get a good look. And good pass comes right side. Sticking with it. Ball's right in front of the net being fought for. And who's going to come up with it? Ball's going to come loose. Cadets almost had it. They do get it, but they're going to have to reset the offense. Pass comes over to the right side. This is Work with it. Work looking to pass. He's going to pass back behind the net. Now coming around, still with it. Taking a bit of a poke check. Now the pass, it goes off the stick. Air Academy's able to save it. On the right side with it, this is Thornley. Thornley just puts it on goal, and that's a pretty good shot in a lot of traffic, but it goes wide left. In fact, we may have seen McAdoo get a piece of it. Minute 40 to go. First quarter. Cadets have it. Coming around. Here's a quick turnaround shot. Good idea, good attempt by Miller, but it goes wide right.
That was a nice job. I really liked how he got the defense thinking he was going one way and spun back. Here it is, a good look at it as he comes back to his right with the shot. It wouldn't have been good, but it was a good idea.
See if they try to do this sort of the same thing, but the ball comes loose. Where is it? Right in front. Not quite able to get the shot off. It comes out to the left side, fighting for it out there. It's McGuire. McGuire picks it up. Trying to move in. On goal, comes back to the top, and Jansen. Jansen has to come back and pick it up. Being defended out there by Christensen. Pass comes back behind the net, looking for a shot. That's Work. 60 seconds to go in the first quarter. They're going to try to get at least one more good shot, but the ball's on the ground. Golden had it for a moment. Golden gets it, and they are going to try to push it forward. We'll see how much the Cadets really attack on this and try to force a turnover. Ball is loose. It's going to be picked up by Thomas Topper. Now he's going to send it long down the field, up close to midfield. It goes almost out of bounds, but the Cadets have a player right there, and they're able to move it in. 35 seconds to go here in this first quarter. We'll see if Air Academy can get another goal before the quarter comes to an end. Right in front of the net. There's a shot, and there's a goal. How about that? Mitchell Miller gets his second goal of the game, and it's 4-0. They knew exactly how much time was left on the clock.
There you see just how explosive Mitchell Miller can be. Look at that shot. Waist high, just sent it straight right at the knee level of McAdoo, and it went right in. You see McAdoo's frustration. I don't even think he saw that thing coming.
No, that's a tough shot. And the thing that I like about Miller, it seems like no matter where he's at on the field, even if he's not facing the net, he can still get a shot off. It's very impressive. Ball controlled. Still being fought for and eventually controlled by Air Academy. 17 seconds to go. We'll see if they can get one more good look. It's already 4-0 in favor of the Cadets. Now the ball is lost. It's on the ground. Air Academy picks it back up. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Golden. 6 seconds to go. And Golden's just going to walk it in as the clock starts to tick. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are through one quarter of play. 4-0 is our score. A great start, a great first quarter for the Cadets. We've got second quarter action coming your way next here on 20 TV. Second quarter action just about underway at the K-Dome at Air Academy High School. There's actually no dome here, Brian, despite the fact that it is referred to as the K-Dome. Don't want to confuse anybody.
How do you know there's not a dome?
Because I'm here.
There's an invisible dome. You can't see it.
We are on
Only cadets can see the dome.
We're on the United States Air Force Academy. If there was any place in the country that might have an invisible dome,
this is it.
It could be here. But I doubt it's here at Air Academy High School.
Yeah. How can you doubt? You can't see it. Whatever.
4-0 is our score. I've got some swampland to sell you down the Everglades. See if Air Academy can repeat what they did in the first quarter here in the second quarter. As ball's controlled by the Cadets, and they will go in the other direction here in the second half as we see it and as you see it on your screen, going from right to left. Cadets back up with it, trying to set up their offense, being very deliberate. Pass comes over to the right side. It's a good pass, but they're going to be content to just work it. Back under. Here's Mitchell Miller, always scary. Gets it back to the top, and Braden Schweitzer. Now, with it right side, it's Jansen. And a pass is going to come out of bounds, but it's going to stick with Air Academy. Pass comes back up to the top. Here's Austin Konath. Konath passes back over the right side, and Schweitzer. Schweitzer still with it now. The ball is on the ground, but there to pick it up was Thornley. It's being fought for again. Good battle over there. Thornley was able to keep it alive just long enough. Now nobody knows where it is. It's over on the far sideline, and there's sticks flying around everywhere over there. Finally, it's going to result in Golden getting it back.
Yeah, no one could really get their net wrapped around that ball and pick it up. So went out of bounds, and Golden gets possession.
Demons move it forward. This is Becker. Becker moves it very quickly inside. This is maybe the most urgency we've seen from Golden today, just the way they were able to move it down and the way that last pass came, and they're trying to get in front of the net. Attempted shot. Now here's another shot, and that's a good save. We haven't had to talk about many saves being made today by Mikey Smith, but he makes a good one there. Okay, let's move it forward. They get into the zone very quickly. Good idea right in front of the net, but they couldn't quite get to it. But Air Academy will keep possession of it, and they'll set up their offense. Here's Work with it. Back over to the right side, now to the top. Cadets with it. This is Jansen. Jansen passes over left side. Miller's got it. Miller passes back behind the net. Work with it, coming around. Looking to pass. Now he's going to put a shot on goal. Bounced it in, and there's Miller right behind the net to pick it up. Getting a little bit of resistance, but able to hold on to it. And Miller's got it. And they've got really a triangle towards Miller, not allowing anything. Back to the top. It's Jansen. Jansen passes over to the right side. Ball's loose. Coming back with it. Here's a shot on goal, and that is a score. Jake Thornley gets his second goal of the day.
Jake Thornley was definitely determined to get a shot off, and the closer he got to the net, the higher the percentage was, obviously, that he was going to get it in there. Here's a quick look at that replay. He just kind of willed his way through 3-4 Golden players and then got it to go.
Makes it a 5-0 score in favor of the Cadets. All Air Academy here at the K-Dome.
Well, interesting you should say that, because their last game, the Cadets went up to Aspen, and I said 10 hours on the bus, 5 hours on the bus there, 5 hours on the bus back. They had a 5-1 lead in that game, and I was talking to Coach Ron Garcia before this game. He said they saw all 4 seasons, so winter, spring, summer, and fall, with the rain, the snow, and everything in between.
Thank you for explaining the 4 seasons, Brian.
Okay. Anyway. Long story short, the Cadets got a little tired in the second half of that game and ended up losing it.
Which is completely understandable. As Air Academy, this is Luke Barrick moving it down, passes forward. The pass comes right to the middle, but stolen away by Golden. They're going to move it down. To have to be on a bus for 5 hours and then walk off a bus and 20 minutes later be playing a game. Look, I know they're high school kids. I know they're resilient, but that's tough.
Yeah,
that's really tough.
Certainly is.
And occasionally when you do have long trips like that, you'll maybe stay in a hotel as a team. Not exactly many inexpensive hotel options in Aspen.
No.
So.
None whatsoever, as far as I know. Ron was saying there's no Econo Lodge.
No, so that's why they went there and came back, which makes this next goal that much more important for the Cadets. They were at 5-1 in this game. In that game, it's 5-0 now. So if you don't want to see a repeat of it. Mm-hmm. So if you can go make it 6-0, you got to feel a lot better than how things went the last time. But Golden controls it right now, and they're real spread out. Now they find a little hole inside, and there's a goal from the middle. Coming up with the big goal, that is Austin Pippin. Pippin scores to make it 5-1, and that's exactly what Air Academy wanted not to have happen.
Nice job by Pippin there. Cut into the middle. Took a nice pass in there from Max Pinch, who got it to Pippin right in front, and really that was going to be a tough stop for Mikey Smith to make. He had to know exactly where he was going to go with it. So it's 5-1. Here we are again, 5-1. I wonder if Ron Garcia is thinking what you just talked about.
Something on that play that should be noticeable. Air Academy was spread out defensively because Golden was spread out offensively, but Golden threw one guy into the middle, and the Cadets did not respond to it. He was able to take that pass, Pippin was, without anybody around him. We'll see if the Cadets do anything different defensively the next time Golden sets up in their offensive zone. Air Academy with it right now. Back behind the net, that's Miller. Miller passes over to Work. Work looking to get inside. Gets it to the top, and McGuire. Now they work back over to the right side. Back behind the net they go. This is Miller. Miller's always dangerous. He's going to come around, and he's going to put it on goal and score. Oh, my goodness. What a goal by Mitchell Miller. We can call that a hat trick. That's his third goal of the day.
He made that look easy. Look at him just bust. He tries to get all of the Golden players, forces them to go in one direction, and this time, instead of spinning like he did last time, went in the same direction. It was almost like they were expecting him to spin this time, and he just put it home.
I almost feel bad for Tanner McAdoo, the Golden goalie. He had no chance on that.
He certainly did.
His only opportunity would have been to be lucky and have his stick at the right spot.
You can really see why Mitchell Miller's all-state.
Miller is good. Now the Cadets have it again. We'll see if that one goal they gave up kind of lit a fire on the right side with it. They try to get a shot off. Now ball's loose after Golden had come up with the turnover, and the Cadets get it again. The Cadets have a little bit more energy again. That sixth goal for going from 5-1 to 6-1 is big. especially after what happened in that game against Aspen. To the top, Cadets control. It's Jansen. Jansen passes to the top. Little spin move over there by McGuire. Now it comes back underneath. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cadets. Trying to come around and put a shot on goal. That was Dumbaugh who was unable to do it. Or excuse me, that was Work with the shot.
Out of bounds is going to come back to the Cadets.
So Air Academy gets it. 6:30 to go here in this, or 6:32 to be specific.
Way to go.
I think I try to be factually correct more often than not. Said more often than not.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brian. That's Ennis with it. Passes back underneath the basket goal, excuse me.
You've been covering a lot of basketball lately.
I have been.
We'll forgive you on that one.
All right, fair enough. It does have a net, just like a basket. All right, left side. Here's Konath. Konath had it. Got it back to the top. Now over the right side, right in front of the goal, possible opportunity. Instead, they're going to go back and give it to Miller. That's always a good idea.
Yeah.
See what Miller can do with it, especially if nobody steps up on him. Is he going to pass or not? He's trying to make that decision himself. Finally comes back out to Konath on the left side, and they're going to work it all the way to the top. And this is Cox with it. Cox on the right side looking to pass, comes inside. Good defense by Golden. Air Academy's just going to have to bring it right back out. They do so, and they'll reassess what they want to do with it. On the right side, there's Work. Now back behind the net. Well, cat and mouse game trying to find a crease. Here's a shot.
Nice.
No, a pass to Miller. And Miller scores again. What a pass to get Miller wide open on the left side of the net.
Great job by Jake Thornley. Got the defenders to rush to him and found Miller wide open on the other side. Just look at the aggression there as he got them to think that he was going to take a shot and then just passed it off.
A timeout called by Golden. We will take the timeout as well. 7-1 is our score. 5:17 left in the first half. Air Academy leads on 20 TV.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
7-1 is our score. 5:17 to go in the first half. Matt Hawley, Brian German, as Golden just called the timeout. Kurt Olin, their head coach, had seen enough. And when not trying to take a shot at Golden, but so far today, and don't know if this is the case for both teams throughout the season, but so far today, when Air Academy has lifted their energy to the highest it has been today, Golden cannot keep up with it.
They can't. Golden was doing a good job in the possession prior to that last goal, just really squeezing down and stopping the Cadets, kind of gathering all together in front of the net. But then that last possession, too many of them went towards the ball and left Mitchell Miller wide open.
Yeah, just suck the defense in. And when you've got, unless it's Miller with it, you always got to have somebody on Miller, no matter where he's at. You give him an inch,
He'll take a mile.
Yeah, there you go. Or he'll score 4 goals on you like he's done so far today. What a day for him. Golden has it back in the corner. That's Conklin. Conklin trying to get away from a defender. He's going to come all the way back behind the net. Now he's going to come around, try to get a shot off, but that was really good defense by the Cadets. Nick Breland once again. He's heads and tails above everybody else out there as far as from a defensive standpoint.
I like the way he's playing. Also, Ben Self has done a great job for the Cadets so far on defense.
4 minutes, 28 seconds to go. And
Got
another timeout called. 7-1 is our score. We'll take the timeout with them. We're back after this right here on 20 TV. 7-1 is our score. We are in the second quarter. Air Academy right now doing a really nice job against Golden. Matt Pauley, Brian German with you. Very quick timeouts called in succession there.
It certainly was. I think Golden's just really trying to get their act together both offensively and defensively. First he called timeout, didn't like what he saw on the defensive end, and then he didn't like the way they were attacking the goal.
Air Academy's got it right in front. A shot on goal, but it's going to go a bit high.
Good job defensively there by Thomas Topper down low.
Cadets still have it. Pass comes up to the top. Now pass goes right side. They'll work it over there. Always got Miller behind the net. Instead, they're going to work it back to the top here. Scott with it. Now the pass comes. Actually, it's going to stay right at the top. And a shot in the dirt. A good attempt by Scott at the top, the sophomore. And ball's loose, and Golden has it. Cadets continue to have a lot of energy, playing good defense. In fact, right there for Air Academy, it's Thornley, and they're going to have to move it all the way back. Now they suck in the defense and push it back forward. This is Michael Martin bringing it up for Golden. Martin passes right at midfield, and Golden tries to get in their offensive set, but we're going to see things go back in the other direction.
Offside.
So the Cadets have it. Pass comes right side. Now quick pass inside. That was for Miller. Miller wasn't able to possess it, and Golden has it back. They're going to push it forward. Pass comes a little bit high. Cadets are going to try to get it for Golden right there, holding on to it or trying to hold on to it. It's Becker. Now it's loose again, and the Cadets have it. And here comes Air Academy once more, bringing it very quickly down the left side. This is Brown. Brown looks like he's got something on his mind. Quick pass over to the left side. Brown streaks to the middle. Now here's a shot attempt by Work, and it's going to go wide right. He kind of went to that sidearm deal, and it's a lot tougher to control a shot when you're going off to the side as opposed to over the top.
There's a good look at Ben Work down on the field. And some other stuff.
And another timeout. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second quarter. This is our third timeout in a very short amount of time. We're back after this on 20 TV. Seven-one game. Air Academy leads Golden. Brian, we've seen more timeouts than goals over the last couple minutes.
We have. More timeouts than goals in the last minute, for sure. I think there's been 3 in the last minute of play.
Maybe not quite a minute, but probably 90 seconds to 2 minutes, 3 timeouts.
Glad we're discussing this.
Well, it's the storyline of the game at this moment.
Let's see what Golden can do with the ball now.
Golden's got it. Maybe they drew up a play here. And a whistle as it comes back in play. Ball's on the ground. And Golden's got it. They're attacking into the offensive zone. Quick pass comes left side. A good pass. And a nice stop by Mikey Thompson. Mikey Smith. Excuse me. My apologies. Mikey Smith makes the big save. Ball being fought for at midfield. Now Air Academy's got it. They're going to push it in their zone. They do not have numbers. They're good decision just to throw it back and try to set stuff up.
Good decision by a freshman, Ryan Ennis there.
Back in the corner. Now it comes over to the right side. Cadets set up the offense. They lead 7-1. There's less than 2 minutes to go here in this first half. And a pass comes over to Brandon Schweitzer now very quickly inside to Work. Work pretty much at point-blank range. He wasn't able to finish it off, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Cadets. This is Work trying to get around a defender. Now, pass comes over the right side. That almost got one of the officials.
Certainly did. He had to duck big time. I'd duck, too, if they throw one at you.
Those things sting.
It can move fast.
Minute 36 to go, first half. At the top, it's Jansen. Jansen looking to pass, does so left side to Schweitzer. Schweitzer with it. Moving forward, Schweitzer fakes right, goes left. Now quick pass right in the middle. Shot on goal, and there's another goal. This time it's Edward McGuire comes up with the big goal for Air Academy.
Look at that nice pass inside. And I think it was August Scott who actually got that goal. What a good job by Schweitzer to, again, force the defense, draw the defense towards you. Whenever you're moving with the ball, you're going to get several defenders to come at you. And once that happens, if you can find the open man, that's going to give them a shot to get a good shot on goal.
My apologies to the Scott family. Just like the Air Force uniforms, the 6s and 8s look very similar. That's where McGuire came from, but it was Scott with the goal. You're right. So that makes it an 8-1 game. With it down in the corner, Golden's trying to possess. Now a gaggle of guys down there, and Golden's going to come away with it, but the ball gets punched loose. It's loose again, this time more Air Academy players than anything else, and the Cadets have it with 50 seconds left, and they've got something on their mind. They're going to try to get at least one more goal. Here comes a pass to the right side. That's a great pass. Shot on goal.
Nice.
And there it is again. Another goal for the Cadets. This time it's Jake Thornley. He comes up with a hat trick, his third goal of the day.
That all started from Ben Self, who came down, got it to Travis Work, who then threw it over to Thornley. Just a great job there by the defender, Self, forcing the offense, forcing the attack, and the Cadets get another goal.
It really seems like when Air Academy turns it on, they can do whatever they want. When there's not a lot of time left, 44 seconds, we'll see what they do again if they're able to attack the zone very quickly. They try to possess right here at the beginning, and they do get it, and here they come once more with it on the left side. Moving down this is Cox, and he's got it right in front of the net, and good save made by Tanner McAdoo. McAdoo sends it out, but the ball's loose. See if Air Academy can come up with it. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cadets. 23 seconds left.
Let's see if they can set something up here. Move the ball quickly. Nope, it goes back to Golden. DeVaris Johnson with the ball.
And he's one of the guys who certainly can do some things. 20 seconds left. Cadets need to make sure not to give up a cheap goal here in the waning seconds of this first half. But Golden's having a hard time even possessing it. Air Academy's got another opportunity here. 10 seconds to go. They're pushing it forward. Here comes a pass right to Miller, and he scores again.
Number 5.
Fifth goal of the day, Mitchell Miller. And you know what? That's a great pass. Watch this pass coming forward, and then Miller in one motion. The pass comes from McGuire, and it was seamless in the way that he took the pass and deflected it in. That's one of the most impressive goals I have ever seen.
That's why you like Mitchell Miller. He is all state. He's all everything right now. 5 goals. 1 goal away from getting 2 hats today.
Yeah, 5 of the 10 goals have been scored by Miller for Air Academy, and that is how the first half is going to come to an end. It's 10-1, all Air Academy in the first half as you see Miller coming off, and I don't know if he even needs to play the second half. He got a game's worth of work in the first half when he scored 5 goals. 5 goals for Miller, 3 for Thornley, and 1 each for Work and Scott. And the Cadets lead by a score of 10-1 over Golden. We'll have our halftime show coming up next here on 20 TV.
One part excellent, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
Halftime at the K-Dome, and it was all Air Academy in the first half. There you see Travis Work with the first goal of the night. Another goal coming up, and maybe one of the most impressive ones is just Jake Thornley. He just moves forward. He scored 3 goals, and then another goal. This time it was from August Scott who got it, and that was his only goal. Those guys account for 5 goals. Mitchell Miller accounts for 5 goals. And 10-1 is our score. All Air Academy in the first half, Brian.
Mitchell Miller has been everything that we said he was going to be before this game. And the rest of the Cadets are filled in quite nicely, you might say.
They certainly have. We've got the second half coming your way next here on 20 TV.
One part excellent, one part inspiration, one part preparation. inspiration, or outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
Second half just about underway. Matt Pauley, Brian German back with you. And there it is, underway. Golden's got it. A long shot from the top. How about that from Golden's Alec Dolan? And that goes out of bounds. Were they trying to catch Air Academy off guard?
Dolan was a man on a mission. Yeah, he won the faceoff there and took it right down the middle and tried to get a goal. But, we've got our first penalty of the game here.
Comes up.
I think it's going to be called on Nick Brayland. Let's see if Golden can take advantage now.
Could be a great opportunity coming up here for them, as they'll be a man up. All right, so the officials are looking to get everything settled on the field.
Checking the goal. Maybe the net may have come dislodged there. Oh, they've got it fixed. We're ready to go.
That's why when you're an official, you have a wrench and a screwdriver with you at all times, right?
Part of the official referee kit, I believe.
Yes.
If they get it less than 12,
So 10-1,
when it goes back to 12, it's on.
11:49 to go. Golden's got it. And they're going to have – this is a great opportunity here in the third quarter for Golden. Fighting for it, though, and it comes loose, and the Cadets have it. Talk about big opportunity moving forward. It's a breakaway, and
I think goal.
Goal. That is a goal, and it's Jake Thornley again. He gets his fourth.
That's just good job on the rush by Thornley. He did it so nonchalantly, we weren't sure if he had scored. I had to wait for the official to raise his arms and say it was a goal because he just kind of dropped it on the ground like he'd been called for offsides or something. But, no, it's a goal.
Yeah, Thornley gets his fourth. Miller's got 5. It's an 11-1 game, and we do understand that we would see potentially a continuous clock if Air Academy were to score the next 2 goals without Golden scoring first.
Yes, if they get to a 12-point lead, the clock will run. However, if Golden cuts it back to 11, the clock will go back to stopping.
That is the official rules, as we have been told. There's been some confusion about whether or not that exists on the boys' side. There is a girls' rule on 10 goals where it goes to a continuous clock. So the Cadets have it right now, trying to work their offense and get another goal here as they've been very good. Pass comes back behind the net. That's work. Now back over to the right side and Thornley. Thornley's been busy to the top. That's Scott with it. Now over left side, and ball's loose, and Cadets get it. That's Scott. He's going to come around. He gets inside. He puts the shot on goal, and a good save made by McAdoo. But the Cadets will keep possession.
You just like saying McAdoo.
I do like saying McAdoo. It's a good broadcaster's name, McAdoo.
McAdoo.
Air Academy continuing to work it. Pass comes inside. That's a good pass. That's a shot. That's a goal. That's a goal for Edward McGuire. We knew we'd get him one of them.
Yes, you did. Nice job on McGuire. Cutting through the middle. Love how he used the entire length of his stick there to wind that ball and get it into the net past McAdoo. McAdoo couldn't get his stick up fast enough. Great shot by McGuire.
Cross-body shot by McGuire. That's tough. That is tough.
12-1.
All Cadets. Air Academy has it. That's McGuire with it. Passing over to the right side, and Work has
Here
it.
it comes again.
Work passes inside McGuire, and another goal. How about Edward McGuire? 2 goals in about 35 seconds.
His dad's is in the press box here today. Told us you apologized because you thought Ed McGuire had a goal in the first half and he didn't. It was actually Scott. Well, now McGuire's got 2 here in the second half.
So when the ball, it's now a 12-point lead.
His dad actually said he'll get one.
Yes, his dad was wrong. He got 2.
Yeah.
So once the clock starts here, it will not stop except for timeouts.
And referee whistles.
Right. So we are into continuous clock mode here at Air Academy High School in the K-Dome. And the Cadets again getting their offense. Man, they are
just attacking.
a well-oiled machine right now here, the third game into the year. Work's got it back in the corner, throws it up to the top. That's Thornley with it. Thornley gets it back, and now speaking of a whistle.
The official speaking with the cadet on the far side, talking to Mitchell Miller for a second. Not sure if he maybe had something on his helmet. His strap was off, so he's going to have to come out.
You know, that's a great job by the officials noticing those sort of things because with everything in sports when it comes to concussions, the officials need to be cognizant of that and what's going on with the equipment. That's easier said than done, so kudos going out to this officiating crew for noticing that.
And Braden Schweitzer comes in place of Miller.
Jansen's got at the top. They work right side. In fact, they get it down to the corner, walk it back up top. This is Work with it. Work to Jansen. Jansen can't quite control. Ball's loose. Jansen's going to pick it back up.
Good job there by the Golden defenders trying to knock it away, but he wasn't quite close enough to midfield.
Jansen tried the left side. Now he's going to try the right side, and this is Scott with it. Scott, no, check that. Excuse me. That's Cox with it, and Cox moves it forward. Now the ball's loose. Here's another opportunity, and it goes just wide left. That was a shot from Jansen, who took a shot after that shot.
Tavares Johnson came up on him fast and knocked him to the ground there, but the Cadets retain possession.
So Air Academy with it once again. Here's a pass over the left side. It gets loose. A knockdown, and officials are going to stop it, and they're going to keep it with Air Academy. That's a good call. Clock's running at 8 minutes and 17 seconds. 12-goal deficit for Golden as Air Academy with their highest offensive output of the year, Brian.
That's right. They had 11 was their previous high in their opener.
Work with it. Passes inside. Here's another shot at opportunity. That was Mitchell who couldn't get it to go, and the ball's going to go back out of bounds, but it's actually saved back there. It's going to be Cadets with it, starting it in the corner.
Ron Garcia is probably pretty happy with the way his team's playing defense in this game, only giving up the single goal thus far. In their first two games, they've given up 18 goals, so it's nice to give it up only one.
Yeah, and you know what? We really haven't seen Mikey Smith have to stop that many shots. It's been a good defensive effort by everybody on the field.
That's right. He made the one good save, tried to run all the way up the field and score a goal. So I'm not sure what that was all about.
Might have been told, don't do that again. This is Cox with it. Cox moving forward and thought he had a crease. His shot goes wide left, and it's going to go back out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Cadets. Just over 7 minutes left here in quarter number 3. Quick substitution for Air Academy. They've got it working in their offensive zone. Here's Thornley with it again. Now they work it to Work. Works it to somebody else. Comes right inside, and a shot's going to go wide right. That was Cox trying to come up with his first goal of the day.
Nice pass inside there by Work, but Cox just couldn't put it home.
Cadets continue to control. They've had it on this side of the field for an extended amount of time. Now pass comes inside, right in front of the net, and comes loose. And McAdoo, the keeper for Golden, had it, sent it down the field. Golden's trying to possess it, unable to do so, and Cadets are going to get it right back. So Golden finally got it across midfield, and they had it there for about 4 seconds.
That's disheartening for McLeod Tootin there, who was trying to get the ball and just overran it. Starting to get a little cold out there now.
That's what it looks like. We're looking at people out there. There's definitely some jackets on out there.
Jackets on the photographers. Hats on the camera guys.
Yeah, even some stocking caps out there.
Yep.
5 minutes, 40 seconds left, third quarter. 13-1. So 2 seasons in this game, right?
Yeah.
Maybe summer and fall. I don't know.
Spring.
I don't know if we've really had
nice
spring.
block by McAdoo.
Even though it actually is spring. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Is it really spring?
Oh, yeah, it's spring.
I thought spring started like March 22nd.
You think it's still winter?
I don't know.
It's not. We've had a lot
What's
of
the official
discussions
start
about.
of spring?
I don't know.
Okay.
We've had a lot of discussions about seasons today.
We have.
5 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Third quarter. Air Academy picks it back up, tries to move it forward. Here they come.
There's a flag.
It's going to be against Golden. So, yeah, the Cadets have an opportunity.
Nice.
Here, there's a goal from the left side.
That's 6.
A 6th goal for Mitchell Miller.
Again, Work saw the defenders charging at him, and Work stands in there. Good job here. Watch him stand in there, make sure he got it over to Miller, who put it home. 6 goals.
6-goal night for Miller, and he has at least one in every quarter.
Du chapeau. That means 2 hats.
I like it.
Yeah, thanks.
You don't get
Dos
to
sombrero.
You don't.
You know it.
That wasn't very nice of you to make me laugh.
I'm sorry.
Clock's rolling, 4:05 to go
Dolan
in the
again.
third quarter. Golden had it for a moment, but the ball comes loose, and Cadets just get it right back. They're so good. It all starts with their ability to possess. And you see right there on a great pass. Now moving forward. Here comes Air Academy. And a shot on goal and a good save by McAdoo. It's loose out front, and Golden's able to still loose out front. Golden just cannot possess this thing. Cadets may end up coming up with it. Air Academy, they may not have as many men out there in certain situations as Golden, but it seems like they always have more. What an impressive effort by Air Academy, and they get it. There's no excuse for Golden not being able to come up with the possession there.
No. They had 3 players right there with sticks on the ground right next to the ball. Couldn't pick it up.
And it's got to drive their coach just nuts. And Cadets look like they got something going once again. Pass comes over to the right side. Now they get down the corner, back up to the top. Just over 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. It's 14-1 in favor of Air Academy. With it right side, Thornley. Now back to the top. That's McGuire, who has 2 goals in the quarter. Thornley passes down into the corner to Work. Work sprinting, back behind the net. See if he passes or puts it on goal. He does pass. Ball's loose.
Wow.
No, there's a shot once again. A quick shot. And the goal from August Scott, his second.
And there's a nice shot of the Miller goal from the previous time. But it was August Scott this time who got the goal.
How about the stat lines today? 6 goals for Miller, 4 for Thornley, 2 for Scott and McGuire, 1 for Work. And I believe it was Work who scored the first goal of the game.
Yeah.
And he hasn't scored since.
Hasn't needed to.
It's a 15-1 game as the clock
right now-
continues to run.
Right now, Golden and Travis Work are tied at 1. Everyone else who has scored for the Cadets has outscored Golden.
A shot, a Cadet goes down, but Air Academy continues to possess it. Now the ball's loose. Fight forward. It comes down to the corner. Air Academy has it, goes out of bounds. Let's see. This might be a little bit of a tough call, and Air Academy is going to be able to give it back to Golden.
August Scott's goal. Nice feed inside. I think Golden wasn't sure if Scott had the ball at all, and he sure was sure.
You know, and sometimes it's good to use the compact movement on a shot. Sometimes it's good to kind of whip it around, and that was more of a whip around shot, and he was able to get a good angle on the goal by going in that way. 70 seconds to go.
I knew what you meant, Matt.
Thank you. Didn't come out the way it was in my head, but story of my life. Work has it behind the goal. Back to the top. Cadets being very patient. Here's Schweitzer. Schweitzer taken down. Says he gets body checked, and it was legal. Now Golden's going to push it forward, and a little bit of a trip up there. That one blade of grass was a little bit taller than the other ones.
That looked like it hurt. Spencer Elliott taking it on the chin there.
33 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Pushed ahead. Here's a
Nice.
shot and a goal. That's a goal for Chapman Cox. So Cox joins the scoring party with his first And it's 16-1.
He knew exactly what he was going to do the second he got that ball as well. Nice job turning around, sizing up the goaltender in McAdoo and putting it home. That's going to be it for this quarter.
Yeah, 2-1, the running clock, and we are through 3 quarters. 16-1 is our score. It is all Cadets on 20 TV. We get into the final 12 minutes of play into the fourth quarter. Air Academy leads Golden 16-1. Live at the K-Dome, I'm Matt Pauley, Brian German, alongside our entire 20 TV crew.
Glad they got lights out here at the K-Dome. Would you call this dusk?
Yes, I would call this dusk.
Yeah, but then again, you'd call it spring. And as we found out, the spring equinox is March 20th.
You know what? It's spring
Which,
right now as far as I'm concerned.
last I checked, it was the 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Brian, as to get things going. They fight for the possession of it, and Golden's going to have it. Spring training is underway in baseball, so therefore, Brian, in my book, it is spring right now. I don't care when the spring equinox is. Here's Golden pushing it forward very quickly. Air Academy trying to get back defensively. Here's a shot on goal, and it's going to go back behind the net. That was the best opportunity for Golden today. And, it might be, from a coaching standpoint, you want to work an offense, Brian, but really Golden's best opportunities today have probably been when they've just sprinted towards the goal and tried to get a shot off.
Thomas Topper was the latest to try that.
Here's a good pass.
Nice
Shot comes inside.
job.
What a save. Air Academy's Mikey Smith.
Actually, that's Nicholas Jones is in there, I think.
So a change in goal.
Yes.
Nicholas Jones.
Letting Jones play a little goal since Mikey Smith did such a good job. But, wow, Jones came up with a heck of a save right there.
That's the best save we've seen today. But Golden is continuing running, and we'll probably see some other guys starting to come in as well who don't play all that often. So Nicholas Jones, the new keeper for Air Academy. How about that getting tested right off the bat?
No kidding.
Golden's going to continue to possess it. Again, we're in a running clock situation with 10.5 minutes to go.
I'll bet Ron Garcia kind of wouldn't mind seeing his defense play a little bit.
Yeah.
In this last quarter.
And Golden is holding on to the possession right now. And
nice job by Braylon.
he's right there. And now losing his stick. A whistle, and it is going to stick with Golden. Quick pass comes inside. Comes back out. That's Adam Kreller, junior captain. Back out to the right side, and Pippin. Pippin passes inside. Now, Air Academy's making it tough on Golden anytime they really step in.
Yeah, when they scored their one goal, the Demons had Pippin that cut into the middle and was left wide open. That situation has not been available to them since.
No, even when they stretch out the Air Academy defense, they at least the Cadets keep at least one player inside. We see that right now. They got two players inside, now back to one, but they're being very cognizant not to let anybody get in there. It's Cole Greff who's kind of camping out in front of the net right now. In fact, Greff's got it for just a moment. Ball's on the ground, being fought for. Air Academy's gotten most of the 50-50 situations today, and we'll see what happens here. The sticks are flying everywhere now. They're going to have to blow the whistle and give it to Golden.
Did you just use the word cognizant?
Yes.
Wow. You reading a dictionary lately?
Word of the day calendar?
Sure.
Yeah. 8:51 to go. 16-1. With it at the top, here's a shot. It was partially blocked, I believe, and yeah, it comes all the way back out towards midfield. Don't know what part of the body that guy. I think for Air Academy that might have been Ben Self who got a piece of that, and if that got his leg or anything, he's gonna have a bruise.
It'll leave a mark.
8 minutes 25 seconds to go. Probably the longest consistent attack from Golden today. Here's Pippen with it. Pippen has it. No relation to Scotty that we know of.
That we know of.
That's what I said.
I was just re-emphasizing it.
Thank you. Cadets have it
Make you aware.
at midfield.
Make you cognizant of the fact that I was just saying the same thing you were.
Cadets will hold and try to set up the offense. Here it is, right side. Now back to the top. Pass comes over the left side. Cox picks it up. Pass comes back over the left side to Konath, now coming inside, and a shot and actually a stop on Miller. Haven't said that today.
No. Good job by McAdoo.
But now the pass stolen away. Cadets have it. Unsettled situation defensively for Golden. Now quick pass comes inside. Big opportunity and a wide open goal on the left side. And, of course, it is Mr. Miller.
Mitchell Miller took his time on this one. Look at him here. Just, do you think, I think he was trying to decide which part of the net he really wanted to hit with the ball. It took his time, put it home. 7 goals today for Mr. Miller.
Yes, 7 goals for Miller.
Miller time.
And, I like that. 7 goals for Miller and at least 1 in every quarter.
Wow.
A timeout has been called. We'll take it as well. 17-1 our score. It's All Air Academy on 20 TV. $17-1 our score. It's All Air Academy leading Golden. Cadets look to be en route to moving back above 500 at 2-1 for Golden. It has been a tough start to the season. They're 0-2, and barring one of the single most miraculous comebacks in the history of sport, they will be 0-3 as Cadets have
Look at Braylon
that
hold it
stick
high.
is just high in the air. Cadets have it. Pass comes back out to Konath and comes out of bounds, and Air Academy will keep possession of it. And now a whistle just to blow it back into play.
Yep.
6.5 to go. Again, running clock right now. 12-plus goal lead. Cadets being
Quite deliberate now.
Yes.
See what they do.
And why not? Clock's running. Stay in your offensive zone as long as you can and only take good shots. That's probably the playbook from here on out. This is Jansen circling back around, back up to the top. Schweitzer passes over the right side. They're just kind of playing on the perimeter right now, seeing if they find something. Look, Golden right now has absolutely nobody in the middle of the defense. So if right here, for example, if Schweitzer were to take off, if he got in a little bit, and here he goes, he might have a good look at the net, and there's a shot and a good save by McAdoo.
Good save by McAdoo.
They were listening to me.
Yeah, I think they have. Ooh.
5.5 to go.
Good job defensively by the Cadets, just knocking the ball away, and here they come back with Thornley.
Yep, they're trying to move forward, and now Thornley will just slow it up and let everybody come up, and they'll start to set up the offenses. Mitchell Miller has it back behind the net. He's a threat back there.
He is. He's a threat from anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw it from there and it went in.
I'd like to see that. Maybe throw it off the back of the goalie's head.
That would be possible.
He's just running sideline to sideline right now, trying to wait for the offense to set up. Now Air Academy brings a player out in front of the goal.
Miller and Thornley just playing back there.
Yeah, Cadets are.
Miller pretty much trying to run the clock out, I think.
And now the officials are
going
going
as possible. He was came out of the box. So Golden gets the ball back. You know what I love about the K-Dome?
What do you love about the
That they
K-Dome?
built this stadium on a tree. There's a post, there's a tree in the middle of the stands.
There is. We'll see if
if we get a break, maybe we can show the folks at home what I'm talking about.
I think we're about to possibly get this.
That'd be nice.
4 minutes to go.
There it is.
17-1.
There's the tree. See, the tree was here, and you can see they built the stadium around it. The stands were built around it. It's pretty amazing.
Here's a shot by Schweitzer.
I'm going to
or
say
by
that
Jansen,
the tree
excuse
was
me.
dead, and they just chopped it down to get it out of the way of the people in the stands.
Or they built everything, and then the tree grew, and they created a hole for it to continue its growth. Oh, am I ruining your story, Brian?
Well, I'm just disagreeing with you.
You should have seen the look that Brian German just gave me. If looks could kill, I would not be talking right now. I know that. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. It's all Cadets. Golden pushes it forward, pass a little bit high, and now it's a foot race to see who can get closer to it once it goes out of bounds. And you know what? Give a lot of credit, I think, for Air Academy down there. That's Jared Kane. Kane's a junior defenseman running full speed to save a possession in a 17-1 game with 3 minutes left. That's great work by Jared Kane.
And I'll let the goaltender touch it. Nicholas Jones.
He passes it ahead a little bit high. It's going to go out of bounds. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Golden's got it.
Wow.
And those...
Yeah, every time Golden tries to penetrate, it's like the Cadets' defense just comes in like the jaws of an alligator and just knocks it away.
It's impressive. It is certainly impressive.
Oh,
and now a shot.
Good check.
A good check down there. And
it's going to be Golden ball.
Golden's got it. You know, for them, they really probably just want to get another goal on the board. Just have something to build off of in what's been a tough day, because it's going to be a long bus ride back up to
Certainly
Golden
is.
for them. Pushing it ahead to Air Academy. Cadets have it, running down the right sideline. Now they'll just slow it down. We have less than 120 seconds left here in this contest.
Ooh. No call on that. It looked like a contact to the head there.
The officials are probably going to let a lot go here in the last few moments. So you got to be careful, because you don't want any Golden frustration to maybe come out against Air Academy.
Golden frustration. Interesting.
Minute 27 left. For Golden, this one can't get over soon enough.
No. I think for both teams, really, at this point.
Yeah, you know, if you're Air Academy and you're Ron Garcia, you're kind of uncomfortable in this situation. You don't completely know what to do because you don't want to run up the score.
Right.
Golden has it, trying to bring it up the left sideline, and Cadets more than anything else really trying to play defense, force turnovers, and then just hold on to it. And now they're backing Golden up. Finally, Golden has it, moving forward. Pass comes towards the front. Pass gets deflected away. It's back behind the goal. Golden gets it. Here's a quick little shot, comes over to the right side, and Air Academy's keeper, Nicholas Jones, is able to dig that thing out back behind the net. 35 seconds to go. Jones being stalked. He throws it forward. And now Cadets have it. And Cadets will just try to, in basketball terms, dribble this one out.
Run the four corners offense, right?
That's what you do.
Yep.
Are you going to sing?
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Let's call it a night, Matt Pauley. The party is over. And tomorrow starts the same old thing again. There we go.
Final score, 17-1. The Cadets get the win as they move to 2-1 on the season. Golden the loss. They move to 0-3. Story of the game was Mitchell Miller. He has 7 goals, at least 1 in each quarter. 4 goals for Jake Thornley, 2 for both Austin Scott and Edward McGuire, and then 1 for Travis Work and Chapman Cox. Ironically enough, Work had the first goal of the day for Air Academy, and then his teammates would go on to score the next 16 goals without him getting back in on the action. But he'll take it as Cadets, impressive in this 17-1 victory.
They certainly were. It'll be fun to watch them. We'll get to see them later on here on 20 TV. I believe they're going to take on Cheyenne Mountain later on in April.
That's going to be a great matchup.
We'll have that game for you, and hopefully we'll see how much the Cadets have improved when we get to that point in the season.
Again, if you would like to purchase a copy of this DVD, you can do so. Email us, 20tv at asd20.org, or call us at 719-234-1780. I say DVDs. You, of course, can also pick up Blu-ray copies. As far as what else is going to be going on here on 20 TV, you see our spring sports schedule, and no fooling. Our next game is going to be on April Fool's Day.
Oh.
We've got some girls soccer, Discovery Canyon against Denver South. I always love those Colorado Springs versus Denver matchups.
Love to see them and get to see the Discovery Canyon girls soccer team for the first time this season.
Yeah, and girls soccer is such a juggernaut here in Colorado Springs. So many good teams, and it all starts at the youth level. And looking forward to seeing all those teams, whether it's Discovery Canyon, Rampart, Air Academy, a lot of Liberty and Pine Creek there in late April. A lot of good teams to see.
Certainly will be fun.
All right, that's Brian German. I'm Matt Pauley. We had our entire 20 TV crew today that did a spectacular job as always. They do their best to make us look good, which is not easy.
Yeah, well, as long as they don't point the camera our way, they're in business.
17-1, our final score. Air Academy gets the win. We'll talk to you again soon right here on 20 TV.